So there was this time I was thinking to myself that I was thinking to myself basically like I think I watched a movie. I don't really watch movies, sure. But I think I watched this movie that the person went back in time to see their younger self or whatever. So and I just thought like if I could actually go back in time to maybe meet my younger self, what would I actually tell him? What would I actually change if I could go back in time? And I was trying to just think back through memories and stuff, but I kind of just found out that I didn't really have one specific thing. I was like, I need to change it. Or at least the closest thing I thought of was back then when I was still going to lecture. So we're preparing to write like exams to enter university, at least here in Nigeria. You go to lecture, you write jam exam, then after that you write post UME, then you enter university. So I was going to all these classes that were preparing me to write jam. So there was this girl I used to sit there, and I liked her. So I was sitting at the back. I always used to sit at the back, and she was sitting at the front. So the first day I saw her, I was like, oh, I need to talk to her and everything. I had not talked to her. 1 month, I had not talked to her. So this semester, that session came to an end when I went to write the exam. So the things that I always wanted to talk to her badly, but I was so shy, so like I just basically didn't talk to her because of how shy I was. So my mindset was now like, okay, when I'll come back for post UME class, like I'll just say again and I will talk rather. So COVID now happened that period. Then the jam class I think ended around March that time. Then COVID now happened, so we came back by October. Then that October I didn't see her again. I never saw her again. So maybe that's the only thing. Like if I could go back in time, I'll talk to her. But just in general, the point I'm just trying to make is I didn't necessarily have like maybe that's the only specific thing I can think of. Another than maybe back in 2010, you should have bought Bitcoin, something like that. But the main point is like I don't think I didn't necessarily have like one specific thing to change. He said I was just thinking because during different phases of my life, there were different things I was interested in. That looking back to some of these things right now, like it doesn't, I don't give two fucks again. But at that time, they were important to me. So the point, like, or the thing, if I could go back, is to just take what I was doing at that time, like take it seriously, like what was important to me, just actually do it because, like, it's just so many of us. Even like right now, a few things are important to me. Or some things now are important to me. That's 1 year from today, I won't care again. Or some things were important to me literally just last year. Today, I don't give a fuck about it again. So the point is just like, just do stuff. Like just there's this video I made on this channel, but it was sometime last year. Like make the most out of this phase of your life, because as of right now in your life, there are a few things you actually care about. Like there are a few things that are important to you. Just like maybe when you were a teenager, at least when I was a teenager. When when you're a child, a few things are important to you, and like many of the times we just sit on all these things. We don't really do anything about them. We just like you just let them be. You just let them be ideas. You just let them be thoughts and everything. So the point is just like if there's anything you want to do, make the most out of it. Like right now, there are some people you see every day. There are places you go every day. There are things you do every day. But a time is going to come in your life when you are never going to see these people again. You are never going to be in that place again. You are never going to do this activity. Like you just have, and even if for whatever reason you're able to still see these people or do these things or go to these places, it just won't be the same as it is right now. Like it just can't be the same. So now that you see these people, now that you go to these places, now that you go to your school every day, or you go to your job, or you live in this place or whatever, like make the most out of it. There's so many things that you want to do and so many things that you have not even thought of that you could actually just do. And things that doesn't necessarily make like I just feel like it just gives you experience. It just makes life more colorful. Because like for example now, let's assume right now like I just go to school, live my life and everything. And life, like if you have been honest, life is kind of grey. Let's just say it like that. Like by default, life is just grey. Especially now that everything is getting expensive as fuck, like it's not fun. But if I sit down and actually just challenge myself, like let's say something like I want to, let's say, make money, for example. I want to make, let's say, by the end of this year I want to have $10,000 in my bank account. Let's assume that's like very very highly impossible. But if like the things that I can actually do, like if I can, it can happen. But like just working towards that, doing activities that lead to that, give your life a lot more color. And imagine also you're like, okay, I want to talk to everybody in my class, so I want to walk around my city. Like I want to explore every street in my town. Imagine all of a sudden your life gets a lot more color, and imagine the stories you tell, the like lessons you learn, developments you get as a man. I'm already late for work. Late as fuck. Well, just the point I'm just trying to make is like just make the most out of this phase of your life, like right now. Just know that these times they are not going to come back. Like once the day goes, once this season passes, once this time passes, like it's gone for good. So make the most out of this phase of your life, bro.